Hey guys, welcome back to Jesse Invests. Today we're going to be diving into my Roth IRA portfolio, just taking a look at any changes I have made in it, any growth it has accumulated in the past 3 months since the last time I made a video on the Roth IRA. There are only 4 updates I do a year of this account. I update it every quarter, every 3 months. This is the account that really sits in the background doing the work for me. It's mostly invested in VU, the S&P 500, to just grow over time. But before we dive right in, I go ahead and hit that like button down below, subscribe down below. It means a lot to me. It helps the channel grow a lot, helps more people see me and get me out there, and it just is a great way to show your support for free. And speaking of that, real quick, the sponsor for this video is actually myself. I have a Discord channel down below in the description for you guys to join, right down there, and I'm only accepting 25 more people, and once that 25's hit, that Discord will no longer be free to join. I'm building a community there where you guys can ask questions, you guys can talk to me in real time. I will be going live on there. We're doing happy hours and whatnot, special lives there. I also have a lot of free resources there, guys. I have free spreadsheets. The spreadsheets I use in this video, like this one right here on my screen, the returns versus S&P 500, I'm working on a version of this for you guys. And I already have up there a budget tool and an options tracking tool on there, and I got a lot more to come. And all that you can access for free if you are in the next 25 people to go hit that link down below and join. After that, it is locked, and it will now be part of a Patreon for those who really want to show their support for about a couple dollars a month. But as of right now, completely free, guys. Go hit that link down below, join that Discord. Look forward to seeing you there. But without further ado, let's jump right in. So I am up in my Roth IRA currently around 15% all-time growth. Last time I made a video, I think it was around March, April, around springtime, and I had about 6% returns. So to go from 6% to 15% is pretty awesome. So let's head over into the retirement account and take a look at any changes I might have made. So last time I made a video about 3 months ago, we were at $7,000, and in the last 3 months we've gone up 10% for a total return of 16%. We're up $1,000. We are at $8 grand now, and I think previously my VU was up by $50. Now we're up by almost 10 times that. $487, up $500 in VU. The growth that I've seen in this portfolio is astounding. It's actually kind of shocking. It's just, nobody really expected a bull run like this, and being in VU, being in the S&P 500, having your ducks lined up in the right spots with ETFs rather than a whole bunch of individual stocks, at least for a retirement account. Throwing my own shade here at my M1. But having my ducks in a row with the ETFs is a good thing, and that's what I highly advise you guys all the time, is invest in ETFs, not individual stocks when you can. And if you do invest in individual stocks like I do, make sure that it's only a small percent of your total portfolio, your total investments. So I'm up $500 in VU here. I started doing VYMI in this portfolio as well, just like I have it in the M1 portfolio, and I'm up $1 in VYMI. I'm up $40 in Vici. I have pennies in Ford, and then I have 50 shares of Smith & Wesson, up 3%, $25. And the way that I'm adjusting these going forward is that I currently have a $50 a month contribution into this account, $40 of that, so 80% goes into VU. And then I have 10% in Vici and 10% in VYMI. These are the only positions I am actively continuing to buy. For positions like Smith & Wesson and Ford, well, you may see here that I have $1,300 in uninvested capital. That is for wheeling options on Ford. And whenever I get a payment from doing that or a dividend from any of these, all that excess money goes into Smith & Wesson. This 50 shares has been built off of money from dividends. So even though I have an average cost in there and whatnot, that money, almost all of these shares has come from money that my other stocks have generated. So that's really awesome to see that. As you can see, guys, there is decent growth in this portfolio so far. We're up 10% in the last 3 months. We're at 16% now. I think the moral of this story is it's so important that, if I can tell you guys one thing that you get out of this video, is it's so important that Roth IRA, retirement account, 401k, whatever it is, that you just keep investing. So often do I see people just pause investing or stop investing completely, and that is just really going to affect the nature of that compounding effect. It's really going to slow and stall it. It's like the whole concept of investing is like a snowball going down a hill. As that snowball rolls down the hill, it collects more and more snow and gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and before you know it, you have an unstoppable, huge boulder. And that's like the effect of investing. You start at $1 invested, and you can see here, following this track, that it slowly collects more and more and more and more, and it starts to grow and grow and grow, and it's like a snowball rolling down a hill. If you flip this chart over, it's upside down, it's a snowball going down a hill. Imagine if you're rolling that snowball down the hill, collecting the snow, then the snow ran out halfway down the hill. It's just grass now. Well, your snowball is still going to roll down the hill, but it's not going to collect any more snow. So it's going to be big, but it's not going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Does that make sense? When you stop or pause your contributions, you are stopping you're interrupting that growth. So even if you can invest only a little bit, invest something. At one point, I was able to invest, $100 or $200 a month into this Roth IRA, this retirement account. But now I just financially can't do that. So I have it down to $50 a month. And at its lowest, it might be $10, $20 a month. But one of my values and morals here is I will not completely stop or pause investing in one of my investing accounts. Because if you do that, you're grinding that to a halt. And it's the principle. If I pause it, it's going to be easy to say, oh, well, I'll continue it later. But if you don't pause it, if you just keep going, if you have a mentality of you can't stop investing, then you'll be set for life. Time in the market beats amount in the market. Time in the market. So yeah, guys, that being said, we're going to take a look real quick to feature my Discord here that I'm building to give you guys an idea of what this looks like before you join. Right now it is called the Elite Investors. I have a handful of people on here that have jumped on that free opportunity. And we can see here that, for example, Caleb here in the group, he is an OG supporter. This is a rank that is given to the first 25 that join. You'll be given the OG supporter rank, which gives you the paid access to all of my features on the Discord without paying a dime ever. And then we can see here that we do have one member in here, Air Bear here, is marked with the OG supporter, but also the Elite supporter, and that is because Air Bear chose to, even though he got the OG supporter title, he was one of the first people here, he chose to subscribe to the Patreon just to support the channel, give a few bucks a month. So he gets access as an Elite supporter to all the features of the Discord, all of these spreadsheets. He gets access to a private call once a month for advice from me. And he also has access to that shiny title there on the Discord and future features, any future features that are added. And so we can look here, we have the welcome zone. This is where you'll land when you first get here. And then we can see new members area to introduce new people. We have an announcement section, Discord exclusives. Right here is where you get access to all my spreadsheets. I'm trying to I'll cover up these links probably here so you can't see them and get them here without joining. But we have the option wheeling sheet here, my budget that I use. And this is going to keep getting filled up with just lots of content. Exclusive content like live streams, but also more templates. I've got my budget completed, my budget spreadsheet, and the option spreadsheet done, but I still have my returns versus S&P 500 sheet. I have my dividend tracking sheet. I have I have a net worth income sheet to post as well. Got a lot of sheets in progress for you guys, as those were a popular thing to get asked about. And again, these are all free. First 25 completely free, guys. And then at that point, you are locked in forever, and you can have these sheets whether you leave the Discord or not. You have access to the sheets forever. For now, hit that like button down below, the subscribe button down below. It means a lot. And thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys on the next. For now,